You're Robert Kiyosaki.
That's me.
Now, for the people that don't know, how did you make your millions?
Real estate.
Yeah.
That's where you make your money, I like real estate because I can use debt. Dave Ramsey, who's a friend of mine, says live debt-free. Well, for most idiots, you should live debt-free. But if you want to get rich, debt is money.
There's a big misconception that you need a ton of money to start investing. You say that you need debt and intelligence. What do you mean by that?
Well, debt is dangerous. Debt's like a loaded gun, you know what I mean? You misuse it, you go down. Like stupid United States, we're the biggest debtor nation in world history because we have a bunch of idiots running the country. And they're printing more and more and more and more. We're 38 trillion in debt, and it's killing our country. That's what happens when you have idiots use debt. So that's why, my rich dad was teaching me. So when I was a Marine, I was a U.S. Marine, I was a pilot. And when I came back from Vietnam, and my rich dad said, what should I do? He says, well, first you have to learn how to sell. I said, no. I don't want to sell. I don't want to sell. He goes, why not? I said, because my poor dad, who was my real dad, he said, salesmen are scum. And so in my poor dad family, if I was a salesman, I'd be a disgrace. Whereas rich dad said, yeah, but you could be an entrepreneur. You got to sell. I said, no. Tell me how I can get rich without selling. And he turned to me and he says, Robert, how's your sex life? I don't have one because you can't sell.
So let me ask you this. What is Robert Kiyosaki's secret to sales?
The reason people suck at sales is they're afraid of rejection.
They're terrified of people saying no.
Yeah, knock down, stand up, knock down, stand up. And that's the key to success. But most people, it's like the reason I couldn't get laid, if I got rejected, I was finished. And so you can ask my wife this. I asked her out 50 times. She finally said yes. She says, you're the most persistent bastard there is.
When did you realize you were never going to get rich working for somebody else?
Wait. Let me tell you about getting laid first. If you can't get laid, you're not going to get rich anyway.
Is that true?
Oh, God, yeah. If you can't make it with women or guys, what you're into, you can't sell. So the whole point here is sales is communication. How do you communicate a point of view that they may not agree with? And most people don't have the tenacity to stick for it. They got shot down, they quit, they go, I'll give up and all this.
Do you think college is a scam?
Of course. What did you learn about money?
Nothing.
What you go to school for? To learn money, right? Make money, earn a job. Well, just teach me how to make money. And then I can decide what profession I want to go into.
You mentioned that schools don't teach anybody about money.
No.
What is a financial principle that you would instill in the younger generation?
Don't go to school. I wouldn't until you know how to make money. Then you can choose clearly what you want to do with your life.
So what were those first steps, those first actionable steps that you took to start building wealth?
I told you I had to learn how to sell. I got a job at Xerox. I got knocked back, and I couldn't stop until I was number one in sales for Xerox. Until I was number one. My best friend, he was number one in another division of Xerox. Don't hang out with losers.
You got to surround yourself with the right people.
No, if they're not number one, get somebody else. I'm really serious. I play to win.